So for me, hard session Sunday. Really enjoyed it. It was a bit of a flip round. I just came back from holiday. Session on the treadmill, hill session. Got a hill race coming up at the start of November. It's time to really focus. Got about 8 weeks focus training in order to run 50k uphill. It's going to be another battle. It's going to be hot. It's going to be altitude. I'm really looking forward to it. The gradients are ridiculous in where I'm going in Thailand. So I've got to start working. So I put a hard session in Sunday. And now today, I'm kind of, you wake up, I ate loads yesterday. So loads of smoothies, loads of plant-based protein, big meal yesterday. And now I'm feeling, I've done everything that I can with my body in order to put myself in a good situation today. It's all, after a big session, it's all about recovery. You've got to recover like a pro. You've got to get into that mentality that if you put your body through a hard session, the faster you can recover, the quicker you can be fresh again to run fast again, and then you get that super compensation. And once you get into that habit of hard session, recover like a pro, start to run easy, run still easy but a little bit quicker, hard session again, and then you get into that basically every 3 to 4 days, you're starting to put good blocks of training together to move forward. So today, I've kind of got to do like an MOT check. I've kind of got to do like a body check to see how I'm feeling. So I can feel it in my calves. I can feel it in my glutes, which is great. If you can do a hill session, yesterday's hill session was at the percentage that the race is going to be in certain parts. So again, you want to be training specifically towards the race. So these hill races are very kind of very specific training. So it's kind of like, got to look at the course, you've got to go and see the course if you possibly can, you've got to mimic the course within the training. So the fact that my glutes are hurting today means that I'm running in the right way. I'm using the big power muscles, not the calves. Calves are still hurting because the calves are still stability muscles for the glutes to be able to push. You're still pushing through the foot, through the calf in order for the glute to do all its work. But I can feel it in the glutes, I can feel it in the hamstrings, I can even feel it a little bit in the quads. So I'm a little bit sore. So today when I go out and run now, it's an easy run, but I'm going to do it tentatively. I'm going to kind of walk for the first 500 meters. I've taken in plenty of water, I've had a coffee. It's going to be a fasted run, but it's going to be super slow. It's going to be really slow. My heart rate is probably going to be under 130 beats. And I'm going to go. And if that means I'm ideally going to go out there and do 40 minutes easy, but if that's a 25-minute to 30-minute run, it doesn't matter. What matters is that my body is good. My body is feeling good. There's no niggles there. There's no injury from yesterday's session. Yesterday, when you're in a session, and when you're working hard, your body it's like a race. Your body is full of adrenaline. Often I'm actually nervous. I'm never nervous before a race because you know whether you've done the work or not. I'm often like a little bit apprehensive before a big session because I know if I can nail that session, that I'm going to be in a great position for the next session, and then I'm going to put myself in if I can put a few of those together, I'm going to be in a great situation for the race, and I'm going to be in a position able to win the race. So I'm often a little bit more apprehensive before a training session, a big training session, than I am before a race. But you need to focus on those. So they need to be specific. You need to hit them hard. But afterwards, you've not fully done that session, and you've not fully recovered from that session till a couple of days afterwards that you're able to run nice again. You're smooth and you're light and you're kind of fit and you're fresh again. So it's about kind of hard session, recovering, 2 days later, and then hard session again. That simple. It's literally like my week is very simple. Wednesday, interval session. Sunday, usually long run. Flipped it around because of holiday. So Sunday was an interval session, and Wednesday is going to be a mid-range long run, about 25k. But it's still the same. It's still kind of, today it could be easy run. If my body was completely battered and I felt like, whoa, I'm super sore, I'd just go out and walk. I'd even get to the point where if I'm really, really sore and I'm not feeling like I can do anything, I mean, everybody can go out and walk a kilometre. Everybody can go out and walk 10 minutes. And if you can walk for 10 minutes, you can probably walk for 20 minutes, yeah? And 20 minutes, you'll basically quicken up the recovery process. You'll pump blood around the muscles, you'll get the toxins away from the muscles, and you'll increase the recovery. So you want to recover as fast and as full as you possibly can. So focus on recovery on the day after, the day after, specifically the day after, and on the day. So be eating loads of good stuff. Fruit is your best friend, like getting glycogen back into the muscles, getting some protein within 4 hours of the session for growth and repair. And then just focusing on hydration. The more hydrated you are, to a point, I mean, let's be sensible about it, but get hydrated to a point that when you go into the bathroom, you can see clear urine, yeah? It's just that simple. It doesn't need to be complicated. Get to that point, loads of fruit, loads of calories, be making sure that you're hitting those calories. Yesterday my calorie intake was about 5,700, so I'm hitting the right levels. And today I feel good, but I still feel I'm sore in the right places. So it's going to be really super easy today, which is going to make tomorrow a little bit easier to go easy, but a bit quicker. So that come Wednesday, it's not a shock for me to be hitting that session hard again. So it's all about kind of hard, then recovering like a pro, hydration, right amount of calories, right foods. Right foods are in the house, that you shop the right foods, and then going easy, and then when we're ready to go hard again, go hard again. Simple as that. And then you hit that super compensation every time. If you have any questions on these things, just put it in the comments below and I'll answer it in video format. It's really easy. Cheers.